Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of clips from people saying trying to get your kids to eat healthy is toxic diet culture. We're also going to be taking a look at a couple of bonus clips of people talking about the spiritual reasons for obesity. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. The caption reads, Toxic Diet Culture in Parenting.
Eat the rainbow so your child doesn't get fat. Raise an adventurous eater so your child doesn't get fat.
Replace all the instances of so your child doesn't get fat with so your child is healthy, and then you'll be making a lot more sense.
Avoid beige foods so your child doesn't get fat. Make an adorable bento box lunch so your child doesn't get fat. Fruit makes a great dessert so your child doesn't get fat. Don't go to McDonald's. Your child will get fat.
Dude, what is your issue? You don't appear to be obese, and you likely don't have any kids. So what are you even on about?
If you have room for dessert, you have room to clean your plate so you don't get fat. If you're hungry, have some almonds so you don't get fat.
Wow.
Don't load up on bread. Your child might get fat. Didn't you already have dessert? Don't want to get fat.
Dude, your fake eyelashes are glitching out and going right across your eyeball right here, okay? So you claim that parents wanting their kids to eat healthy is superficial and just because we don't want them to be fat? But here you are wearing an eyelash filter because you care about appearances. Hypocritical much?
Fat. Make sure your child moves their body at least 60 minutes a day so they don't get fat.
Okay, I'm not sure why you have an opinion on this, like I said.
Put the sugary snacks out of sight so your children aren't tempted to get fat. Fruits are really sugary, only have a little so they don't get fat.
So we should let our kids eat all this unhealthy garbage food and just let them do whatever the hell they want to do.
Didn't you have bread for breakfast? That's already the bread for the day. We don't want you to get fat.
We don't want your eyelashes to be in the correct place on your face.
Love your body. Love your body. Love yourself. I love you exactly the way you are. Body positivity.
Dude, you are clearly riddled with personal issues, which I don't get.
Health at any size. If you have room for dessert, you have room for more carrots. I'm so glad you're an adventurous eater. Move your body, but for fun, not to avoid getting fat.
God, your bitterness is showing. Oh my God.
That's not what we're implying at all. My kids just love vegetables. I think it's because I fed them adventurously early. And I'm really glad about that because it means they probably won't get fat.
My kids don't even need to know that any of this sweet stuff exists, and then they won't be missing out on anything. Also, obesity is unhealthy, so we probably shouldn't encourage kids to be obese.
Love your body. We don't comment on other people's bodies. I love you exactly the way you are, but don't get fat. Be an adventurous eater. Eat the rainbow. Don't be fat.
All right, dude, we get it. You have a lot of issues, okay? Got it. Message received.
Whatever you do, or I will have failed.
Yikes, dude. Big yikes. Oh my God. That whole tirade was riddled with copious amounts of bitterness. I don't understand. Parents want their kids to eat healthy so that they will be healthy. Obesity is unhealthy as well, so next.
Watch this video.
This classic that we've all seen by now.
Just use biscuits.
Yes, you're feeding your kid a bunch of deep-fried donuts and nonsense for breakfast. Dude, there is no situation in which you should be heating up a pool of oil to deep fry something in first thing in the morning. That is completely insane. You roll out of bed and just grab the frickin' bottle of vegetable oil, dude. Ugh.
All right, now watch this video.
Don't know what a Cheez-It tastes like because I've shielded them from ultra-processed snacks that lead to an altered gut microbiome and consequently negative health conditions and behavioral issues.
Guess which one has the worst comment section? And we still think that anti-fat bias and weight stigma isn't real.
Okay, so in the first clip, the woman was feeding her kids a bunch of deep-fried garbage nonsense, and in the second clip, the woman was making everything from scratch because she cared about the health of her children, and you're calling it fat phobia.
The first video, we have a single mom making her kids breakfast. Cool. And then in the second video, we have the trad wife aesthetic and a woman who is making her kids homemade Cheez-Its because she does not allow them to have the store-bought ones.
Yeah, she made them from scratch, which requires a ton of work. She clearly cares about her family.
First mom is getting ruined in the comments because she's making her kids this unhealthy breakfast and killing them with this oil. And the second one is getting praised for not allowing her kids to have processed toxic ingredients.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're confused. Everybody in the comments of this Instagram reel was also confused why this person is so confused. They're like, yeah, the first person was feeding her children unhealthy garbage. The second person, not so much. Or at least she made a healthier version of it that she made at home.
Healthism, ableism, weight stigma, and so much more is alive in this society.
That's what you got from that. Feeding our kids healthy food that we made from scratch is healthism and ableism? What? What the hell does healthism even mean? Is that when people who are unhealthy get butthurt at other people for trying to take care of themselves? Sounds like it. It's ableism to feed our kids healthy food. What? I didn't push somebody out of a wheelchair on my way to the kitchen to make Timmy an omelet, you know. So I don't know how the hell how that makes any sense.
Ableism, weight stigma, and so much more is alive in this society.
That's not what I got from that.
I don't know about you, but I loved those Saturday mornings when I wake up as a kid. My mom's making cinnamon rolls and pancakes. And then I also remember my friends that had almond moms who would come over to my house for a sleepover or after school during lunch and ask for the enjoyable foods because their mom wouldn't allow them.
Yeah, of course. Kids love sugary crap, just like anybody else. I'm shocked.
And the other difference between these two videos is that the first mom is not fear-mongering or making other people feel bad for not eating the same way that she is.
Who cares? Nobody's allowed to have any standards because some people have no standards, I guess.
I guarantee you, if she was in a smaller body, you would look at her and say, oh my God, what a good mom, you're making such yummy foods for your kids.
I don't think so. I think that feeding your kids donuts first thing in the morning for breakfast is going to be frowned upon by anybody who understands the first thing about nutrition. Alright, so that was very interesting that person didn't understand why the first person was getting a lot of backlash, but the second person was getting support. Some of the people on my 600-pound life were led to being that size by their parents that just allowed them to eat whatever the hell they wanted all the time because they were lazy parents who couldn't say no. That sort of behavior of using food as a coping mechanism and just having access to all this highly processed garbage food all the time is what led a lot of those people down that path. All the way into adulthood and also to an early grave sometimes. I believe I've seen at least 2 or 3 episodes of my 600-pound life that were like that, where the parent was pretty fat, but the child was very morbidly obese, and the parent was still caring for them even though the child was an adult. Now we're going to learn about some of the spiritual implications of obesity. These are completely random, but they're super hilarious, so I thought I would throw them in there. Spiritual meaning behind obesity and access weight? I think that's like excess weight, except it gives you access to more things in society, like an oxygen tube.
The spiritual meaning behind having access weight.
Okay, she also pronounced it that way.
Let's get into it. Hi, my name is Caroline. I'm an energy healer and self-healing coach, and I am clairvoyant.
You are? Okay, well that's good enough for me. I believe whatever any random person says. Okay, you're clairvoyant. Tell me what you see.
What does that mean? Being clairvoyant means that I can see into somebody's body energetically and receive information as, for example, visuals.
You get visuals when you look at somebody. Okay. So you could see right into somebody's, like, aura or whatever? Oh man, this is crazy.
I use my clairvoyance in my private life and with my clients every single day because when I look at them, I can see the source of their issues much quicker, which means that we can heal their health, better their health much quicker.
Okay.
And find a long-term solution. The spiritual meaning behind having access weight.
What level of weight do I need to gain to have access to these special privileges in society?
Holding on to access weight is saved emotions.
It's not all that food that I ate?
You need to imagine that your body always balances everything out. If you have a strong energetical core, which I call the central energy channel, which is basically like a second spine.
What are you talking about? You leave my second spine out of this.
Just energetically, which runs in your body, vertically in front of the spine.
We're talking chakras here or what?
And connects all of the chakra we all know of. The third eye chakra, head center, throat center, heart chakra,
duh,
etc. Okay? If that central energy channel is weak, okay, so it's not holding on to a lot of information, your body expands physically.
Oh, Oh, man. Okay, so my obesity is because of like a energy blockage in my second spine? Honestly, that makes a whole lot of sense. Eating right and exercising was a really dumb approach to weight loss. I should have cleared out all the blockages in my energetic spine that resides right next to my actual spine. Duh. What have you guys been eating healthy and exercising, numbnuts? Jesus Christ, you morons, look at you. Wow, bro. Clear the energy out of your second spine, you morons. What are you doing? This is just crazy enough to work.
Okay? So that it can hold these information, which are most often emotional.
Okay, so my energy spine also needs to hold information that is emotional. Some of this type of stuff would take place like in somebody's brain, but for me, it's all in my energetic spine.
Okay? Once you start focusing on strengthening your central energy channel.
By doing what? Crunches? Oh man, stop.
So your energetical core, so that your energetical core can hold these information, just the necessary information, not the information that is detrimental to your body.
This is very smart.
Okay, we need to get rid of that through clearing, through an energy healing, through taking a salt bath.
Okay, so I can get an energy healing and a salt bath to take care of my obesity. It doesn't matter what I eat at all. Okay.
For example, salt is very clearing as well. Let's get back to the topic. Holding excess weight physically is that your physical body is holding on to information.
Excess weight.
So if you change that by focusing on strengthening your central energy channel.
Shouldn't I strengthen my core by having a dope-ass ab routine? No, I need to strengthen my energy channel. By doing what? How do you do that?
Your central energy channel will hold on to this information, which are necessary for your body to hold on to. And then your physical body doesn't need to hold on to them because someone else is doing the job.
So you heard yourself say all of these words, and then you decided to upload it anyway.
Which means that your body can reduce its size, its weight. And you can also see where someone is holding excess weight, which theme is going on in their life.
You can see where someone is holding exercise, which theme is going on in their life. What the f*** are you even talking about? There are words coming out of your mouth, but they don't seem to go together in a sentence. You're just saying words.
If you want to know more about that, let me know in the comments, and have a great day.
Okay, so that was some of the weirdest crap that I've ever heard in my life. You're not morbidly obese because of all that garbage food that you continually eat. You got some blockages in your energy center and you're holding on to excess weight. Excess weight. How many people are making a living off of telling people that stuff isn't their fault these days? Whatever your problems are, they're not your problems. $500, let's go. Now we're going to take a look at another bonus clip of somebody talking about the spiritual implications of obesity. If I could find a ton of these videos, dude, this could be a whole second channel. It's very much on par with the star seeds, dude. Next. The spiritual reasons we gain weight in the stomach. This one is specific to the stomach, I guess.
Okay, let's talk about the spiritual reason why we gain weight in the stomach.
It's because of Deuteronomy 4:3 or something.
And yeah, that's a picture of me, and I do gain most of my weight in my stomach. So I guess I'm going to be outing myself a little in this one. And as we talked about in previous videos, weight gain is a protection.
That's weird. I thought it was a deadly disease.
So everybody knows that your stomach is where you digest food. But did you also know it's where you digest your emotions?
No, I didn't know that emotions got digested, at all. Well, in a way, she's right. A lot of people eat their emotions because they cope by eating food.
That's why a lot of us will get butterflies in our stomach or stomach aches.
What? So we digest emotions in our stomach. Duh, that's why you get butterflies in your stomach, idiot.
The person who gains weight in their stomach is gentle and sensitive in nature. Those that tend
What?
to gain weight in their stomach will be your empaths and your intuitives.
Oh, I know. Because you gain your weight in the stomach, right? So you're so intuitive and such an empath. Everybody wants to think that they are some sort of supernatural being that has all these abilities.
and your neurodivergence. But it shows that they can get stuck in negative life patterns, and they can allow their fears to overcome them. So yeah, I'm talking about me.
And this is all because you gained weight in your stomach. Okay.
As well as y'all. Those of us who gain weight in our stomach feel like we could be constantly defending attacks from life and others in it.
Okay, well, I guess you guys are very confused about what protects you. Being obese doesn't protect you from anything. It's actually terrible for your health. Watch one episode of My 600-Pound Life.
And because of this, we can feel rejected or out of control.
Well,
it also means that sometimes ego can come in and we will overcompensate with being arrogant.
this literally hits just like astrology. We take some random thing about you, like the month that you were born in or the place that your body stores fat, and try to use it to determine how you're going to act in society or be as a human being. It's real dumb. And the things that we determine that it contributes to are all positive, general things that anybody would relate to. If you tell anybody that they're an empath, or they're intuitive, or they're deep, or whatever, they'll be like, you know what? You're right. Basically, tell anybody something positive about themselves, and they will agree with you.
And I used to do this all the time, so no judgments. It can show that this person may tend to also be a little bit of a control freak, and yes, I am a recovering control freak here.
Because you gain weight primarily in your stomach. Well, you know, I stubbed my toe the other day because I'm a psychic. You know that? Did you know that? These two things are very much related and connected, one's causing the other. This is very smart.
However, the stomach reveals that this person has the power to be someone strong, to be a leader.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm sorry to curse, I'm gonna bleep it out anyway, but what the fuck?
And a healer.
We've heard a lot of really dumb crap on this channel, but this is up there, dude. You gain weight in your stomach because you're a healer, an empath, intuitive. You can jump 12 feet straight up vertically. Like, what the hell?
So look at processing those emotions and stop holding those grudges you've been holding forever.
That's why I'm gaining weight in my stomach?
If you want to work on healing.
Okay, so in order to lose weight, I need to work on all those grudges and yada yada yada. But we better not lose too much weight because then we'll no longer be empathic and intuitive. All of our power comes from our belly. Not a lot of people know that. So what do you think of the clips that we just saw? Is it toxic diet culture to have your kids eat healthy food? Are there spiritual reasons for your obesity? And does storing weight in our belly mean that we're intuitive and empathic? Leave a comment below. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.